and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to be doing a personal Q&A. I have 10 questions all written on my phone and we're going to go through them and I'm going to be answering the most frequently requested and asked questions. This is personal, but there is a little bit of fitness involved, obviously, because some of the questions were related to fitness. So please stay tuned and let's get into this. The first question is, how do you pronounce your surname? Now, a lot of people pronounce it Cela because it's spelled C-E-L-A, but the correct way to pronounce it is Cela. So my full name is Cristiana Eleni Cela, which is a mouthful. So let's stick to Krissy Cela because that is just more it's more normal. But that is my full name. Cristiana comes from an Italian it's Italian. I'm not Italian. My mum was watching a movie when she was pregnant with me and the girl there, she was called Cristiana and she fell in love with the name. And then Eleni is my, when I got baptized, that's what my godparents called me. And then Cela is obviously my dad's surname. I love the surname Cela. I really don't want to change it, but obviously I have to respect Jack when we get married and I will be changing it to his surname. But for the purpose of the business and me, I will always be named Krissy Cela, but legal terms, it will be Jack's surname. So whilst we're on the same path as Jack, the second question is, when am I planning on getting married? So as some of you know, I am engaged. I'm not wearing my ring right now, don't judge me. Actually, hold on, let me go get it before he has a heart attack, because Jack always has a heart attack. Alright, there we go. Now I can talk about being engaged. So I got engaged last year and Jack proposed to me when we came back from Mexico. And I really thought that in 2019 we were going to get married. But however, because the business has literally expanded so much and because of university, I literally do not want that pressure right now. Planning a wedding takes a lot and I simply do not want to give it to someone else to plan. This is mine and Jack's wedding. It's not some random wedding planner's wedding. So we want to plan it together with the help of other people, obviously. But right now our focus is to just manage the business as well as we can, and exciting things are happening within the business. We have just employed someone new who deals with mental health, so I really wanted that into the business. Someone who understands mental health, someone who can speak our clients on a level that they will help drastically. It's all fine and well speaking to me, but I've never dealt with psychology and mental health, and I wanted to bring in a professional for that because I think when it comes to health and fitness, it's all to do with mental health as well as physical. So I'm really excited, but I'll go into that on another video. So we're gonna plan on getting married in 2020. This year we've just bought our first proper house together, so we have to be a little bit careful with how we're spending. The third question is, how do you stay motivated? Now, I love this question because I get asked it all the time, but I never really have a chance to explain how I stay motivated. There's one thing you always need to remember when it comes to motivation. It will come and it will go. It will literally come and you'll be sky high motivated. You want to be hitting the gym like 20 times a day, sweating your soul out, and then it will go and you'll be like, oh my God, thinking to yourself, I'm just the most laziest person in the world. Why can I not do anything? It will come and it will go. Just get that in your head. I'm telling you now, I have to really push myself to go gym 5-6 days a week. And sometimes I don't want to go. Sometimes I literally want to stay at home, watching Netflix, eating junk and just chilling my life out. But I realized that I have to do this and I have to do this for me And there's a difference between being tired and being unmotivated. When you are tired, you need to rest, you need to recuperate, and you need to listen to your body. When you are unmotivated, you simply need to find something that motivates you, find someone that motivates you, and you go get it done. I don't obviously want you to force yourself to do something you don't like doing. I personally love weight training. It's what I've done for nearly 5 years now. It's what I love doing. I really do not like cardio. I simply just can't seem to enjoy. If you don't like weight training, find something like Zumba, yoga, Pilates, anything that you think might help you stay motivated. Have music that's gonna get you pumped, that's gonna get you amped. I've got a Spotify playlist. If you guys want that, I'll put it in the description box. Find something that's gonna get you pumped to it and you go, yeah, I'm ready to F shit up. So do that. Another thing is try and work out with someone. Try and work out with someone maybe 3 times a week. I know that sounds like a lot, but find someone that shares the same passion as you. Even make friends in the gym. I met a girl called Laura. She came up to me, she recognized me for Instagram, and then literally we hugged. I said, hello, nice to meet you. The same day we trained shoulders, the next day we trained legs. And it motivated me so much knowing that Laura was there with me and I was there for Laura. So that's what maybe you should try and find, someone that motivates you, someone that you can train with. Is how do you balance school and fitness? I love this question because I get so many people going, I don't know how you do it, I don't know how you balance school and, you know, your relationship, fitness, everything and above. If you don't know, I'm also a business owner. We currently, in my business, have 15,000 clients. And we started the business, me and my partner started the business in 2017. It's now 2018. We hold 15,000 clients and I reply to every single email personally by myself. And I'm really, really strict with myself. But regardless of having a business or not, some people have jobs. And when I used to work as a waitress, I used to literally work 30 hours a week to try and pay for rent and everything else. And I would work, let's say on a weekend, 10 a.m. till 3 p.m. I would have a 2 to 3 hour gap and then go back 6:30 till 11 p.m. at night. That was a whole day of literal just on my feet working. And do you know what I was making? I was making £50 a day, £25 a shift. That's what I was making. And obviously tips help. When people tip a waitress, it helps her, and that helped as well. But honest to God, for about a 12-hour shift to make £50, like, it was a struggle, I'll tell you that much. I knew I had to be at work at 10 o'clock, so I would wake up at 7 and literally study only for an hour in the morning. And when I used to study, I just used to read. I used to find a topic that I knew I was gonna do my exam on, and I would just read. After that hour, I would get ready, I would make my breakfast smoothie. I'd always have a smoothie bag ready, and then I would blend that, get the bus if Jack wasn't driving me, get the bus to work, do my shift, have my lunch. Then after, I would get the bus back to the gym. That's exactly what I used to do. I used to get the bus back to the gym, used to train, shower, get ready and go back. On my way back, I used to study, and then when I finished my shift, I was literally knackered. So you're finishing at 11 o'clock, you've been on your feet all day, you've been at the gym, your body's exhausted, and I would force myself to do 1 more hour of revision. Used to just have a coffee by my side and used to force myself to do an hour of revision. That's exactly what my life consists of 2 years straight, and I got it done. I got a first in my first year of uni, I got a first in my second year of uni, and my prediction is for third year to get a first. Now, there is nothing stopping you from having it and doing it all. There is nothing getting in your way. Honest to God, when I hear people make excuses, I just sit there and I sympathize, but in the back of my head I'm thinking, you can do this. I can do this, you can do this. If you want to stay fit, if you want to stay motivated, The gym takes you an hour. That's it. 2 hours tops for traveling. 2 hours of your day. Wake up earlier. Go to sleep later. Find time of your day. You'll be surprised how long you're scrolling on your phone. You can take that time and utilize it in the gym. There's no tips and tricks to this. There is no tips and tricks to staying motivated and balancing it all. At the end of the day, it comes down to you. And as brutal and as blunt as that is, if you're not getting it done for you, no one else will get it done for you. It's as simple as that. The fifth question is, when do you start seeing results when you start exercising? Now, it all depends on you and how and what you are doing. Now, if you are working out super hard and really like you're doing it in the gym and you're just blasting out your workouts, but your nutrition is terrible, then you're not going to see the results you want. Vice versa, if your nutrition is excellent, but you're doing the same things over and over again in the gym without progressively increasing your weights or maybe changing your reps around, adding volume sets, pyramids, whatever, then maybe you're not going to see results in the gym that you would want to. In my personal opinion, it's 50-50. You need to have a well-balanced diet with no insane restrictions and you're depriving yourself. It's all about balance. And then you need to have a very good workout regime where you progressively grow and intensify your workouts. There's one thing that you need to remember. You are accountable. If someone is helping you, if you've got a guide and you're not sticking to the guide and maybe you're doing only half the sets required, maybe you're doing half of the workout required, and then you don't start seeing results, you can't blame anyone else but yourself. You're not completing what is required of you, so therefore you are not going to see the results that you want to see. You must remember that people see results in different ways. Some people see results literally within 2 weeks. Some people it takes 2 months. Do not beat yourself up, and you have to keep on going. And also always remember that just because your friend is seeing results in 2 weeks, but it's taken you 2 months, that is completely and truly fine. You doing the work, putting the work in, staying consistent is what matters. Results are going to show. Trust me when I say that. What are your pet peeves and what do you hate? Now, I don't really hate anything. Like, I hate something, let's be honest. Everyone hates something. I think for me is like, I want to grind my teeth every time I see this. One is rude people. When I see and hear someone be rude, that really just like, honest to God, it does something to me. I get goosebumps, that's how angry I get. If I hold a door for someone and they don't say thank you, that pisses me off. If I'm, you know, being polite to someone on social media and they're being really rude and blunt, that's gonna piss me off. Or when someone goes, where are your leggings from? Just really blunt. Like, there's a better way to ask. Excuse me, like, I'm not a machine, I'm a human being, and you would never ask me that in public like that. You would go, hello, hi, can I ask where your leggings are from, please? Or thank you. Just something polite. Manners do not cost a thing. So for me, manners mean the world. And if you're not going to be polite and nice, I'm just going to ignore you and I'm not even going to answer your question. I'm sorry, but I'm just going to look at it and be like, skip on to the next one. The seventh question is, what do you do for your skin? Pardon me, I'm so sorry. What do you do for your skin? I'm going to be doing a massive video in about 2 weeks time, 2 to 3 weeks time about my skin. I promise you, I'm going to go through every single product I've been using, every single tablet or pills that I've been using, every single moisturizer, even down to my foundation and concealer, because I want to help you as much as these treatments help my skin and myself. Trust me, I'm going to go through everything with you. I'm not going to leave you hanging. I promise you on that, I promise you. Hand on my heart. Oh, the 8th question is, have you had any surgery? No, I have not. I've had nothing done cosmetically. I've nothing done my body, anything like that. I've had skin pills, skin and my acne, but that's as far as it goes. Things that I get done are eyelashes, so I've got eyelash extensions on right now. things I get done: eyelash extensions, I get highlights put into my hair, I have fake tans. I don't go on sunbeds just because my skin doctor said that sunbeds are one of the most leading things to acne, which I didn't know about, but I'll go through it in depth, don't worry, in the skin video. But I don't go on sunbeds, I fake the tan, and if you want to know what fake tan I use, I vary and I use different things. I've been using Skinny Tan, and I've also been using this Vita Libria. I don't know if you can see it. Hold on. There we go. This Vita Libria, and it's the dark mousse. Do really want to get my boobs done. Like, I've always wanted to get it done. I probably will get it done, I'm not gonna lie. It's because it's something that I'm a little bit self-conscious on. I don't like the way my breasts sit. They do droop a bit and I just feel a bit about them. I don't want to go bigger in size. I simply just wanted them lifted. The next question is, how many hours do you sleep and do you get stressed? Hours I sleep. I'm a night owl. I'm not an early bird. I wish I was an early bird. I wish I could wake up in the morning and just be like, it's 6 a.m. I feel so refreshed. If I woke up at 6 a.m, my eyes would be rolling back into my soul. Like, I would probably be having like a stroke. Like, I just can't deal with waking up early in the morning. So I work really well at night. So most of the time I'm going to sleep at about 2 a.m. at night, and somehow, I don't know what happens, it hits like 11 o'clock at night and all these ideas start flowing in my head. So I'm jotting them down, figuring out what new workouts I'm going to add to a new plan. My revision juices start flowing and I'm like, all right, let's revise. I know what this is now. I didn't understand it at 8 a.m. in the morning, but I understand it now. Everything works different for everybody. You are unique, so if you are a night owl, use that to your advantage and work at night. If you're an early bird, that's great as well. I wish I was. Like, I wish I could wake up at 6 a.m. in the morning, but yeah, so I try and get about 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Most of the time it's about 7 hours. In terms of stress, of course I get stressed. Oh my God, if you only knew how stressed your girl got, you would be like, whoa. To a skin specialist once, and she goes, on a scale to 1 to 10, how stressed are you in life? And I was like, what are you chatting about? I'm 11. That is not even on the scales. You are gonna get stressed. If you have exams, if you're like trying to maintain a healthy lifestyle, if you're trying to figure out what you're doing with your life, you're gonna get stressed. I'm not a zen person. I'm not the kind of person who's like, everything will be fine. I'm gonna pass my exams. And I wish I was like that. Me, I'm like, oh my God, I haven't revised today. One of my bestest friends, Juliana at university, she is so zen. I just want to punch her in the mouth. She's like, don't worry, Krissy, we've got this. We will pass these exams. And I'm looking at her like, shut your mouth because it's coming. I get to the point where I'm like, F this, I'm not doing anything anymore. But what you must remember is, we all go through it. Just because on social media, people present themselves to have everything as picture perfect, that is not always the case. We all go through stresses, we all go through draining moments in our lives. So you are not at this alone. And you must remember that with stress comes growth, with stress comes progression, and if you can handle the stress now, you will be so thankful later. So those are the 10 questions. If you had any other questions, just feel free to comment down below. I hope you found out a bit more about me and you kind of feel a little bit closer to me. Anyway, just make sure you're subscribed to this channel, and episode 3 of Summer Cuts is out tomorrow, which is Monday, and that's all to do with burning fat and a really good shoulder workout. So I'll be posting that tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. I hope you enjoyed this video, and as always, I love you always and forever. Bye.